Your credit score isn't one number that moves for one reason. It's built from five separate categories, and each one carries a different amount of weight. Most people know their score went up or down. Almost nobody knows which of these five categories actually caused it. So today I'm breaking down all five, what each one measures, how much it counts, and the one thing you can do this month to move it in the right direction. Category one, payment history. This is roughly 35% of your score, the single biggest factor. This is exactly what it sounds like. Do you pay what you owe on time every time? One 30-day late payment can stay on your report for 7 years and knock a good score down significantly. Here's what people miss. It's not just about avoiding late payments going forward. If you have an old late payment sitting on your report, sometimes it can be resolved through a goodwill letter to the creditor, especially if the rest of your payment history is clean. The lesson here is simple. Nothing you do in the other four categories matters much if this one is broken. Fix this first. Category two, amounts owed, or what's usually called credit utilization. This is about 30% of your score. This isn't about how much debt you have in total. It's about how much of your available credit you're using, both per card and across all your cards combined. The number to know is 30%. Lenders and scoring models start getting nervous once you're using more than 30% of any card's limit. And the closer you get to maxing it out, the more it costs you. The fastest lever most people can pull here: pay your balance down before the statement closes, not just before the due date. Your utilization gets reported based on your statement balance, not what you owe after you've paid it off. That timing detail alone can move a score in 30 to 45 days. Category 3, length of credit history. This is about 15% of your score. This one measures three things: the age of your oldest account, the age of your newest account, and the average age of all your accounts combined. This is exactly why closing an old credit card can quietly hurt you. That card might not be one you use anymore, but it's also part of your credit history and part of your average account age. Close it and you shrink both. If it's not costing you an annual fee, the better move is usually to keep it open and put one small recurring charge on it, something like a streaming subscription, just to keep it active. Category 4, credit mix. This is about 10% of your score. This measures whether you have experience managing different types of credit, revolving accounts like credit cards, and installment accounts like auto loans, student loans, or a mortgage. Lenders want to see that you can handle more than one kind of credit responsibly. This doesn't mean go take out a loan you don't need just to diversify. That's the wrong move. But if you're credit ready and considering financing something you were going to buy anyway, doing it with a proper installment loan instead of a credit card can help build out this part of your profile. Category 5, new credit. This is about 10% of your score. This tracks how many new accounts you've opened recently and how many hard inquiries are on your report. Each hard inquiry, that's when a lender pulls your credit to make a decision, can ding your score a little, and a cluster of them in a short window signals risk to lenders, even if each application on its own was reasonable. Here's the nuance people miss. Rate shopping for something like a mortgage or an auto loan is treated differently. Multiple inquiries of the same loan type within a short window, usually 14 to 45 days depending on the scoring model, typically count as just one inquiry. So shop around for a car loan or a mortgage rate without fear. What you want to avoid is applying for 5 different credit cards in 1 month out of impulse. So that's the full picture: payment history, amounts owed, length of history, credit mix, and new credit: 35, 30, 15, 10, and 10%. If you don't know your score, you can't know which of these 5 is actually holding it back. And if you don't know that, you're guessing at how to fix it. That's exactly what we walk through in the free 26-point funding readiness checklist. It breaks your credit profile down against these same categories so you know precisely where you stand before you apply for anything. Link is in the description. 5 minutes, completely free, and it'll tell you more about your credit position than guessing ever will.